Everyone. My name is Charu and today I will be presenting my Capstone project on sleep health and lifestyle analysis. My main goal was to use the data to understand which factors have the biggest impact on a person's sleep. For this analysis, I used the Python programming language along with the Panda library to manage the data and the Matplotlib and Seaborn library to create all of my charts. The first step in any data project is preparing the data. I started by performing a series of check on the raw data. I run the head, info and the describe function on my data. As you can see from the output, I was able to find the exact number of rows and column and check all the column names and get a quick preview of the data. The df head function was really helpful as it revealed to me that the sleep disorder column has some nan value for those people who have no sleep disorder. And the df info output was also helpful because it shows me that the various data type of my columns. Once I understood the data, I began cleaning it. My cleaning steps were simple, but I guess they were very important. First, the sleep disorder column had nan value for people who do not have any sleep disorder. I change all of these empty spaces to word none to make the data more consistent. Second, I made the BMI category column more clear by changing normal weight to normal. And finally, I split the blood pressure column into two simpler separate column, BP systolic and BP diastolic. And I also removed the person ID since it was not needed. And after these steps my data was ready to start exploring. And so after cleaning the data, I did some basic analysis to understand what it looked like. This first chart shows the distribution of sleep duration. You can see that most people in this group sleep for either 7.5 or 8 hours. This is a good sign as it shows that many people are getting the recommended amount of sleep. And now we have two charts of sleep disorder and BMI category. The first one shows that most people in the dataset do not have any sleep disorder, and around 60 people have sleep apnea and 65 have insomnia. The second chart shows that most people are in the normal BMI category. This provides a good baseline for the rest of our analysis. Next, I moved on to finding the relation between different factors, and these charts help us see how one thing like stress might affect another thing like sleep quality. And this chart is called the correlation heat map. It shows how different numbers are related. The most important thing here is the negative relation between the stress level and the sleep duration and quality of sleep. The red color shows a very strong relationship, which means like when stress goes up, sleep quality and duration goes down. So next, I have a chart which shows the relation between the quality of sleep and the BMI category. You can see that people with a normal BMI have a higher average quality of sleep than those who are overweight or obese. This tells us that your BMI can have a big impact on your sleep quality. And next, we have two charts which shows relation between quality of sleep and age and quality of sleep and stress level. The box plot confirms that as stress level increases, sleep quality goes down. However, the scatter plot for age and sleep quality shows no clear pattern, meaning that age alone does not seem to directly impact the sleep quality. Now let's look specifically at what factors are linked to sleep disorder. So now we have two charts which shows the relationship between genders and the sleep disorder and the occupation and sleep disorder. These The first chart shows that the female have slightly higher count of sleep disorder as compared to male, and the second chart shows that occupation like nurses and doctors have a higher number of individuals with sleep disorder. This suggests that certain jobs likely due to stress can be a factor. And this chart shows the relationship between the BMI category and the sleep disorder. And it shows that the individual who are overweight or obese have the highest number of sleep disorder, including insomnia and sleep apnea. This is very important finding that connects BMI directly to this sleep health. So based on all the charts and data, I can draw a clear final conclusion that the stress level is the most important factor affecting the sleep. It is strongly and negatively related to both the quality and the duration of sleep. And also BMI is a major risk factor. People who are overweight or obese have a slightly higher risk of having a sleep disorder. While factors like age and occupation plays a part, my analysis shows that to improve sleep, the two most important things to focus on are stress management and maintaining a healthy BMI. Yeah, these are the key takeaways from my project. Thank you so much.